Oh shit!
Best dressed man in wrestling right here, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. It ain't no doubt. It ain't no doubt. Flair, bring that old cashmere coat out here.
Can't help it that I'm custom made. I can't help it that I look good, smell good, can dance all night long.
You already know. You know what I mean. This is Rod Uncensored. You know what I mean. What we do it for the people that smoking them backwoods. You know what I mean. Waiting to go to the PO office and they want to listen to some sports talk before they had to take that piss. That's what we do it for. But also, man, I got a special guest again, man. Wild card Mar always off the bench like a pitch hitter. You know what I mean? When you down 3 runs, he will make sure you get on the bat on that bag.
Hey, call me Mariano Rivera in this motherfucker.
But how you doing today, man? How you doing?
Man, you know, man, I can't complain, man. As long as air's in my lungs, man, fam good. I ain't even gonna trip off of nothing, man. So, you know, I'm a simple man. Just give me them things right there. You know, I'm good, man. How you doing, my brother?
Oh man, I had a great weekend. You know, I had a great weekend to spend some time with the family. My mother-in-law, my grandmother-in-law had a birthday.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just chilled out with the bonus family. That's what I like to call it. The in-laws.
Yeah, the in-laws.
You know what I mean? I had a good time, man. You know what I mean? Now I'm enjoying, you know, my last day off, you know, until I go back to work. You know what I mean?
Hey, enjoy it, bro. You already know. You gotta get back to that grind, huh?
If you don't, the man come with them handcuffs for child support. So you got it's one way or the other. You working for free or you going to jail?
Hey, we gonna do this the easy way. We can do it the hard way.
I ain't trying to go Central Booker for no child support.
Hell no, man. That's wild,
but man, you know what I mean? Let's get into this shit, man. How do you feel the 08, the 08 Dream, the 08 Redeem team would did against the Dream team? How would you think that would fare?
I think it would have started off pretty close, but I think the Dream team would have you know, put the clamps down when it mattered. I mean, because you saw pretty much of them cats that made up the Redeem team, like they were struggling in the FIBA, you know what I'm saying? In the FIBA World Cups and all that, they were struggling to even medal. They medaled, but they was getting like bronze and coming up third and losing. Like, so the Redeem team was cool and all, but you was getting like Bron kind of early in his prime, not so much the more IQ savvy Bron. So that plays a difference. And I think you know, ain't nothing wrong with a team led from the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant, in his mid 30s. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you talk about Dream Team where you got cats that's Jordan, what Bird was on that squad. I know Bird was a little older in his age, but you talking about cats that pretty much paved the way or set that foundation for that next generation of the Redeem Team. So I think IQ and just knowledge of the game would have won out in that one with the Dream Team over the Redeem Team. I mean, it'd be a dope matchup, man. I love having conversations like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dream Team would have. You know, they didn't let them hung around for a little bit and then be like, all right, young bucks, you know, here come the boom. So yeah, Dream Team would have took that shit.
I like this conversation just for fun and play. I like having the conversation, but I think they could have got busy on them. I don't think it would have been a complete blowout. You got you still got a semi-young Kobe. You got a Darren, you got a J Kid. J Kid gave Magic a little run for his money. We got Darren Williams. We got Melo. You know what I mean? We got that. We got a still healthy D. We still got a healthy D Howard. You know what I mean? He gonna play that bully for you. You know what I mean? that team right there, man. I think they get shitted on a little bit because they did have talent, and you got a D Wade coming off the bench.
True.
Forget about that.
Yeah,
D Wade coming off the bench.
D Wade was nice in that point in time. I think for me, the reason is because you see how the Dream Team went through all their competitions with no problem against the world, and so that's what is kind of making my pick a little biased towards them, because you really didn't see no resistance from the rest of the world. And Redeem Team, they're at a point when the world is catching up with USA in basketball, and so they're going to have more resistance. And so that I think that plays a part into my answer. But hey, to be honest, man, you really can't have a wrong answer, man. Redeem Team and Dream Team were both constructively, the way that they was constructed was like, in a way to make sure that USA come out victorious, and they both did at some point in their time. So it's really no wrong answer, really.
Yeah, I like you. Like, again, like, people shit on Charles Barkley, but Charles Barkley, him and Weapon for me are like my favorite power forwards of all time. Him and Sheed, like, them boys right there. You fall asleep on Rasheed, for me personally, he had a deadly post game. Like, he had an underrated post game, good footwork, give it to you how you want it, bully you. You know what I mean? Just like Melo. Melo will bully you too. Like, Melo was playing it like Paul Pierce recently said. He said, "Yo, like, Melo had my ribs so sore after a game, it was ridiculous playing bully ball." You know what I mean? That post, like,
down, man.
like a lot of people don't understand. Like, if Melo went to that Miami that year, we talking about a different story. You know what I mean? Could you imagine LeBron could have had 11 points against the Mavs? Melo's gonna get that. Melo would say, "Step out the way, bro. I'm gonna take over."
Hey, people
talking about a different game.
Hey, Rod, I'm glad you said that, because people hate on Melo's offensive game, and they just they try to make it seem like he ain't had no arsenal or no tools in his toolkit. I'm like, man, y'all must not have really been watching Melo. I mean, the man can wake up and easily drop 20 on you and like
easy. That man can go sit over West Baltimore, go get a chicken box, eat a chicken box, eat a half, drink a half and half, and still give you 25.
Hey, he's dropping nothing, bro. Like, he was. Hey, I can't wait for they put Melo in the Hall of Fame, man. I mean, D Wade just went in, so and it's not a shade on D Wade, because I actually love this game. But you putting D Wade in, they came from that same class, man. I know Melo probably hasn't even officially retired yet.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna say something real crazy tomorrow.
Go ahead.
I got D Wade higher than Mike.
You talking about 2-3, Mike?
I'm saying his career.
Oh, okay.
Just think about it. Just think about this. That man won a championship in his third year. Was that like his third year? 06?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like his third year, technically, and carried him. Look, nobody's seen somebody go off in the NBA Finals like he did. He carried that team to the NBA Finals his third year with an old ass Shaq. Let's be honest with you. Shaq that had no diesel left in him. Like, that diesel was on fumes. You know what I mean? His gas tank looked like Mars in a week. I'm right at the half a tank, almost on E. That's what his tank looked like. You think about that. He had an old white chocolate. Chocolate was not even chocolate. Like, white chocolate was a little bit rotted. That chocolate was at a dollar store now. That's not at no good. You know when you go to them good candy shops for Valentine's Day for your old lady. He's at the. He's that Valentine candy with the yellow sticker on it. They sell it for $8. That's that chocolate right there. You think about that. Gary Payton was no longer a glove.
Nah.
That glove had holes in it. He's not the same glove. You look at that team, Antonio Walker. Antonio Walker was low wash. You look at that team as a whole. That man he closed that. Like, Dirk was hurt. Dirk was eating pork chops back in Germany after that series. He had to get his mind right.
Hey, Chip. Hey, hey, you know, he pulled up with the joint in the fall. You know,
Oh man, yeah, that schnitzel in the full. Yeah, that schnitzel with the gravy on it in the full.
hey, he used to pull up in the game with the fall, but hey, Dirk was an honorary member, bro. Hey, people don't even know, dog. He was honored.
I'm telling you, I got a white cookout invite list, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you a couple names. Is Justin Timberlake still on there? Robin Thicke. Y'all know Robin Thicke got went crazy over Paula, but he's still at the cookout. Bobby Colwell. Bobby Colwell on the list.
yeah.
And I got Dirk.
White chocolate on there. He on there.
White chocolate on there, Dirk, and Travis Kelce. That's 6. They all they come to the cookout anytime they want. I mean, they don't even gotta bring nothing. Just bring something to drink. You can bring the E&J XO. You know, black people like the XO too.
Hey, just bring us something to sip on, bro.
Yeah, just bring something to sip on.
Yo, you
don't bring the potato salad though. We don't like y'all potato salad.
Nah, because they fuck around and put some raisins in that shit. We not hold that.
No, they're gonna bring chickpeas and shit. You know,
Garbanzo beans. Like, come on, bro. Like, what you doing, man? This is a cookout, bro. We ain't eating no pasta salad, bro. What is this?
Bring some chickpeas and shit. You know what I mean? Chickpeas and whole eggs and shit. Man, we cut the eggs up in the potato salad, man. Don't bring no whole ass chickpeas in there.
Shit. Boy, you wild, bro.
Boy, I'm just being real. What's up, Jory? She's next up for real. You know what I mean? She's a cool female doing sports content. Go subscribe to her. But yeah, man, everybody got an honorary list, man.
Oh yeah.
But let's move along, man. Let's move along, man. Do you think in the NFL you need a mobile quarterback to win in the league? I think so.
And it's funny you say that because me and my homies had this conversation on the show before. I think it's probably the one of the main reasons why Brady retired, because I think Brady could have still played if he really wanted to, but you saw what was going on with him, especially his last year. Dude was at the sight of a pass rush. He was just going straight down. Because here's the deal, man. Like, you got to have some type of mobility, man. These pass rushers are too fast, bro. They are too fast. Your defensive ends are running 4.4 40s now. Your D tackles are getting pressure up the middle. You see Chris Jones, you see Aaron Donald, you see Quentin Williams coming up the middle at tackles. So yeah, man, when you got 4 dudes coming after you on the D line and they all can scoop, yeah, man, you gotta have some type of mobility, man, because all that means is that the time in the pocket is closing down. And you ain't doing that Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, scanning the whole field, going through all your progressions no more. You got to make a quick read, and then you got to release the football. So yeah, man, you got to have some type of mobility. I think so too. Just that standing in the pocket quarterback is it's a last of a dying breed. Like, I mean, for the most part, Kirk Cousins is kind of like the last few pocket quarterbacks, and I mean, he has a ceiling. I mean, he can throw for 4,000 yards because he has Justin Jefferson, but I mean, what Super Bowl he been to? Y'all let me know.
And that's what I'm saying, man. I think eventually he's about to get out of there. I think Jefferson's gonna have to push the envelope, man. Because you wasting this brother's prime, man. I'm looking at Justin Jefferson run routes. It's beautiful, man. It's like Beyonce sitting the thong in a hot tub. It's crazy to me. Why to waste this brother's, you know what I mean, his prime? You seen it what they wasted Randy's prime. They wasted a lot of, I'm telling you, Minnesota is just like that. You know what I mean? Drafting wide receivers. Chris Carter had a line on his nose when he first came in the NFL. But that man, I'm telling you, his concentration, he could have been a pilot or something, how good his eye concentration was.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And you wasting that, brothers. Let's see what Jory's saying. I agree. Minnesota needs to look for another QB. I agree with you. Like you think about that, man. He is wasting his prime. You got a Jordan Addison. You know, baby Ruggs. He need to get his life together too, because he's going 180,000 miles like a speeding bullet. He need to get his life together.
Hear his explanation though?
No, I didn't hear that.
He said it was his dog. He had a dog emergency. He over there putting his life and other people's life in danger. I think dude was going like 100-something miles per hour in like a crazy like
in a 55 of her. It was like a 55 or something. But Peter might help him out on that if his dog was hurt. Peter might, co-sign. He might get it. Peter endorsement.
Hey, you get Pete on your side, bro. You can't do no wrong, man. Hey, ask Vic. They was on that boy head, dog.
Well, Kanye said, "I got 2 passports. I ain't never going to jail." You know what I mean? like it's crazy how people go buy them dogs, but that's another story. But
yeah, that's another story, another day, man.
I think they need to look in some elsewhere for another quarterback, man. I think you need a mobile guy, man. You need a mobile guy in general. Like I watched it like last Thursday. I watched the beatdown. Yay, we got beat down in the preseason. And I seen how Malik Cunningham came in. Mm-hmm. I said, man, this man looking like a small miniature size, great value. Randall Cunningham. Mm-hmm. This man
got the football moving though.
What?
He got the football moving.
We saw this. I mean, Trace McSorley. He was looking like mayonnaise coming out the jar. Like it was bad, man.
Hey, bro, I don't know where you get these analogies.
if it was a Madden rated, his speed might have been like 25. I think I could beat him in a foot race. I'm 280. I think I could beat him in a foot race. It was bad, man. It was bad.
Hey, but speak on it. You a Patriots fan, like Mac ain't got no mobility. Like you can really see the difference between when you got Mac Jones in there and when you had Cam. I mean, y'all moved off of Cam to put in Mac Jones.
That's what I'm talking about, man. And I'm telling you this, man. You need a guy that gives you options.
Yeah.
You see how Malik came in there when he was giving that handoff. That DN's got to play it safe because he don't know if it's going to be an option. He's going to hold the ball. What? You got to have that versatility nowadays to give that defense confusion. Oh, this man is a threat to run, but you know what I mean? You need to get that keep it honest defense. People can't keep it honest with Mac Jones. They know Mac Jones will go 5 yards and slide or get scared and get messed up like that Alabama beatdown. You know what I mean? How they gonna hit him so hard? You know, we seen it. He thought he was Steve Young against the Ravens last year. They had to pick him up and take him to the thing. He was crying, man. He was crying like Trey off of Boys in the Hood. You know what I mean? Hitting the air. We already seen what it was. You know what I mean? That's keep it a bean. So we need some mobility, and I'm hoping they keep that brother on there. If they don't want to start him, I know we've invested some money in Mac Jones, but keep that boy on that lineup, man. Keep that man at the 3rd string quarterback or something.
Hey, right. I'm telling you, I got a crazy take that might bunk your mind, man. I hope you like Trey Lance. I think Belichick might go get him.
I think that's a possibility because I think they're gonna go with Brock Purdy. I told you he got a model like Giselle. He got a body like Giselle. You know what I mean? You can't have a quarterback with a body like Giselle. You know what I mean? Brock Purdy don't got no NFL quarterback body to last a long time.
You wild, bro.
If you want to be a pure pocket passer, you look at the quarterbacks that are pure pocket passers. Justin Herbert. Burrow. You look at all these boys; they got big upper bodies.
Mm-hmm. But they also got enough mobility to avoid the sack too. You know,
even your boy Curly Head. You know what I mean? Pat Mahomes. He got upper body.
Yeah,
and he got some big calf muscles. Pause. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna get no clean shot on him. He getting out of dodge.
No, that's true. That's true, and that's why I'm saying, like, if you a quarterback with zero mobility, like a Kirk Cousins or Tom Brady, man, you really gotta be proficient in getting the football out of your hand quick, because it's gonna be a long day, bro.
You wanted to throw that shit to the dirt quick. You know what I mean? You wanted to throw that shit quick.
Hey, Tom was chucking and ducking the last year in Tampa Bay. Hey, man, that pass rush get to him. Oh shit.
But you know what I mean? That's like I think you need that mobile guy. That mobile guy is underrated, man. You need that mobile guy if you want to survive.
Hey,
you know what I mean? If you want to keep that offense, keep on moving them chains.
Hey, just
you know what I mean?
Randall Cunningham in today's NFL, he'd be a hot commodity, bro. Hot commodity. Like Randall Cunningham would have been like, cats would have been fighting over him to go get him as a quarterback right now.
I don't think even a guy I think was underrated for his time, but didn't get put in the right system. Slash. You think can you imagine Slash?
Oh, Cordell, yeah.
In a short yardage, some slants, some quick routes, some option routes to get that ball out of his hands.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment.
Slash did some crazy stuff nowadays. Like it's a lot of things would have been unfair. Could you imagine? It's a lot of quarterbacks I think could have had a great career as a mobile quarterback. Charlie Ward never got a chance in the NFL. Charlie could have been
nice, bro.
He was a better quarterback than point guard. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Hey, people forget he won a Heisman, bro. And then he decided to play pro ball. Like people forget that. Like Charlie Ward was something nasty at Florida State, bro. Come on, man. They better do their research.
like people don't, you know what I mean? They forget about them people that laid the way for the mobile quarterbacks. You know what I mean? And we seen the injustice for the black mobile quarterback or just the black quarterback in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no way Warren Moon should have went to CFL,
bruh,
with that arm. It's no way. Ain't no way.
That's why I like you, dog, because you keep this shit so bean. Because like, bruh, Warren Moon was so ill with his passing technique. And not only that, like, dude could put the football anywhere on the football field.
Anywhere.
Like, bro, look at Warren Moon's numbers. He was putting up like godly numbers in the CFL. Just imagine if he put all that up in the NFL. He would have eclipsed just about every passing record in NFL history. And I'll die on that hill because Warren Moon was like that.
It's even Steve McNair. This is why I hate Tennessee. I'm sorry, jury. I'm sorry to say this. This is why I hate Tennessee. This is a former guy that lived in Tennessee, right outside of Nashville, Clarksville, Tennessee. I grew up there, lived there for 8 years, almost 9. You got a Steve McNair who was like that. If you needed 5 yards, 8 yards, he'd go get it. One year he had more yards than Eddie George. Okay, you can look it up. Tough as nails. Get that ball out there. Could throw it on the line how you want it. You never got him no great receivers. You got him Dysons and you know what I mean. Okay, receivers. Nothing really electrifying.
True.
And you never built on that. Y'all went to one Super Bowl. You never built on it.
That's a fair assessment. I feel.
And then we got to Baltimore. That man was.
He was cooked by the time he got.
He was like a T-bone steak at Waffle House. Somebody fell asleep on. That nigga was overdone. You know what I mean? I'm being real. He was overdone. R.I.P. Steve McNair. But you know what I mean? But
yeah, he was cooked by the time he got to Baltimore.
He was cooked. You know what I mean? He didn't give him enough options. You know what I mean? And that's the only thing I had problems with the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
They never let their black quarterback and mobile quarterbacks, black mobile quarterbacks, and give them a good supporting cast.
Hey, I feel you. Look at Cam.
Mar, me and you could have been receivers for that Carolina team. How they was dropping the balls. You can give me 5. You don't even gotta give me no 5 mil. Give me 500. I could drop some passes and dive down like Wes Williker back in 2010.
Hey, bro. Cam was I think he probably could have played longer in the league and not had so many injuries at they actually the referees would have refed him like they did everybody else that was a quarterback. And like they switched up how they refed him because he was a mobile quarterback, and they were like, oh, well, you're a runner now. And I'm like, well, it still doesn't excuse the fact that if it's a late hit, it's a late hit. He took a lot of punishment because the refs they didn't protect the mobile quarterbacks when Cam was playing. They was like, oh well, shit, man, you're a runner. Like, no, I'm a quarterback, but you can't after the whistle blow, I'm 2 steps out of bounds and I'm still getting hit. So there was a lot of unnecessary hits that Cam took that kind of wore his career down, if you ask me. And now they not even trying to even let homie come back in the league. And I'm not even a big Cam guy, but I can at least recognize that his talents, man, he still is. I mean, let's be right.
Look at the numbers.
Yeah,
look at the numbers.
Bro, he can probably play a little bit better than some of these cats that got starting jobs in the NFL right now. Not a lot of them, but some of them, yeah.
It's no way. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Tyrod Taylor got a job. Can't have a job.
Yeah, and they kind of been shitting on Tyrod too in his career, man. I just think he never got a real true shot. I mean, every place he go, he gets replaced by quote unquote who's about to be the franchise quarterback for that team. So it's like, damn, like dude don't never really get the true shot. You'll never get a true shake. But I mean, it's like that sometimes. It's the politics and the business of the NFL. That just comes with its part of the territory. And I agree with you, Jory. Yeah, they gave Cam way too many hits and head hits too. So that's part of that situation.
Again, man, you know what I mean? We gotta keep it a bean, man. Let's get in some quarterback, some NFL recaps, preseason recaps. Let's go with my game. I'm gonna tell you what I saw. And I'm gonna keep it official. I think we had a good preseason game. I'm worried about Coach O'Brien's play calling. It was pretty ugly.
As you should be.
That running back screen stuff was real ugly. We didn't get enough push on the O-line. But let me get into some good I saw. You know what I mean? Let me go from the bad to the good. Okay. I did see, sometimes, you know what I mean, you go get some crabs. I don't know, Kansas City, y'all got crabs or not.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Crab shacks. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know what I mean, if you treat people well, you know what I mean? You got that yellow card, that orange card, that ABT card. Sometimes they give it to you hot. They give you some hot crabs. You know what I mean? Oh, we gotta give it to you cold. Sometimes they can steam them for you on the low. And we had some good looking crabs out there, right? And let me tell you, this man child I saw, I'm loving it. He's a steal. Keon White. Can I say he looked like a grown man? That man looked grown, man. He looked like he just did 8 years in St. Quentin. That man looked scary. Okay, he looked like he had a shank.
Not the prison muscles, dog.
Oh man, he looked like he was doing some prison dips his whole life. Okay,
I ain't gonna be nobody's bitch. Oh shit!
He looked really good. You know what I mean? He looked good with power moves, his rip. He looked real good. He caused a fumble. He looked really good. And let me say this about this guy. And hopefully he makes the team. Isaiah Bolden, special teams. If he had enough, if they didn't crowd him, he could probably took that shit to the house. Okay, he looked good. He took that from the end zone and got 26 yards. I think he could have, if he got that cut the angle right, he could have took that shit to the house. I think he's going to be a great special team guy, and I'd like to see him get some more corner reps because I hate Miles Bryant. Okay, Miles Bryant is like a bag with a hole in it. That shit is always going to drop to the floor.
Ain't holding shit.
Ain't holding shit. He's the type of guy to go to a robbery and take a water gun. Okay, he's just terrible. I don't want to see him on the field no more. Then we're gonna go to the next place I saw. Christian Gonzalez.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Gonzalez, man. If you don't put somebody out of bounds, you shouldn't let nobody truck you. That man truck you a little bit to check your temperature to see you was a punk or not.
Mm.
He pretty did it. He pretty much did. You know how you go get your commissary sometimes. I've never been locked up, but I heard stories from my cousins and my old heads. And somebody put your package on the bed. You know what I mean? Somebody come back and all your shit gone. That's what somebody did. He punked you. But he made it up. So I give him a C grade. But CJ Stroud, I told everybody, CJ Stroud is not the answer.
Ooh. Yeah, he struggled. I ain't even gonna cap. Like he made if you look at the stats, people gonna be like, well, he didn't have a lot of opportunities. Well, yeah, they gave him 4 opportunities and he was bad on half of them. And so, I mean, he threw that interception. If y'all didn't see it, man, just look at it. He stared his wide receiver down, and that's something that they teach you back in Pee Wee, not to stare your wide receivers down. And sure enough, he's in a preseason game, just stuck on his wide receiver, and his safety read him like a book. So CJ got some work to do, man. It comes with that problem, Rod, when you play at Ohio State and Alabama and you're surrounded by all them All-Americans and everything's plush in your college career, man. Shit changes when you hit the NFL, man. You're going to a bad team. You got drafted high. You're not going where there's a whole bunch of Pro Bowlers around you. So like this is you got to put your big boy draws on and play some ball, man. That's what this is now.
You gotta put them draws on, man. You can't put them backwards. You put them backwards, you some serious shit. You put them draws backwards. You gotta put them shorts all the way down, man. When you put them on backwards, you know what I mean. I'm just keeping it real. I tell my son that all the time. You put your backwards. I'm just keeping it real. I didn't see nothing really good from that situation.
Yeah. I say this: CJ Stroud is about to be in a situation where I think the Texans defense is going to be good enough to keep him in some games because DeMeco Ryans is a defensive minded coach anyway. But it's going to be some ups and downs. Obviously, he's a rookie, but I'm just what I saw. I'm like, damn, bro, you're not going through your progressions, you're not going through your reads, and he didn't have no pressure on that interception, man. He had no pressure on that and threw it right to the safety because he was got read his rights, man. So he got to fix that ASAP, bro.
You know what I mean? And I like to call it how I see it, man. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say, hey, man, I'm a quarterback whisperer. I'm not. You know what I mean? I tell everybody. I didn't get no credit in varsity, okay? I played special teams when they let me come play varsity. You know what I mean? I was a practice guy, okay? I was a scout team. But when I seen that, you reading the receiver, oh, this ain't going to end well.
Yeah.
This ain't going to end well.
Yeah, it didn't. So he better use all this preseason time to get right because if he wants to be the starter, he can't be playing like he did against the Patriots defense. But I will give the Patriots defense credit. All levels, first team, second team, they look like they was hungry to play some football. Obviously you hoping that, as I'm pretty sure you as a Patriots fan, hoping that they can give you some more on offense, but I mean it's never an issue with the defense. Ain't got to worry about that.
You know what I mean? And not at all. But you know what I mean? It's some games you like, I see them. Like give me some preseason games you watch over the weekend.
That Aiden O'Connell for the Raiders. Yo, Jimmy G, man, you better be able to stay healthy and keep your head on the swivel because homeboy looked like he wanted to take your job. He didn't took Derek Carr's old number 4, and he was balling yesterday against San Francisco, man. And I was like, well, damn. I was like, okay. And then I was also in that same game, man. Sam Darnold wasn't looking that bad. I was like, okay. Sam Darnold looked like he. If you go by the eye test, I think Sam Darnold played a little bit better than Trey Lance. Don't let the numbers confuse you on what Trey Lance did. He did some couple of good things, but he almost threw 2 interceptions that got dropped. So you can't sleep on stuff like that. Other than that, man, a lot of the rookies kind of struggled, man, on some real. Bryce Young didn't look good at all, man. Bryce Young looked terrible. Again, one of the Alabama, Ohio State guys is just, ain't used to playing with all Americans. He struggled. Anthony Richardson, he still needs to show that he can get his footwork right. He threw a bad interception. So some of the rookies, man, they weren't looking too hot, bro.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Also, man, Drew Lock looked real good, man. I think Drew Lock, say what he wants, he put on every time he get in the game. He put that Jeezy on, he put the Air Forces on, and he plays, man. You got to keep it a beam.
Yeah. That's wild.
I think Seattle's getting slept on, man, in that division, man. I think
they win that division, bro, if you ask me.
I think they got some boys. You got a Walker who's healthy.
Yeah.
You got Jigma. I think Jigma is going to be a little bit better. I think he's going to have some drops. But Zach Charbonnet out of UCLA, that kid is nice. You know what I mean? I liked him at UCLA. I think he was a good running back, Charbonnet. I think he's gonna produce for him too. But
yeah, Seattle's going. They're going to push San Francisco. They're going to push him for that division crown for sure.
You know what I mean? I like what I saw. I like the Steelers. The Steelers did some good things over the weekend.
Yeah, George Pickens, he looked ready, bro. Pickens,
he looked ready.
He looked ready.
I like that boy Pickett, that receiver they got.
Mm-hmm.
He's like that. George Pickens. I like him. It was some good solid games. But that Miami team, what's going on? You know what I mean? What's going on? I understand, you know what I mean? You're supposed to be an offensive-minded head coach, but it didn't look good.
Hey, they better be happy it's preseason, bro. Hey, that's all I'm saying because
Skylar Thompson does not look good.
Which is wild because he actually had a good playoff game against Buffalo last year and actually played well. So that actually kind of speaks to their quarterback situation because we got to be honest about the circumstances that come with Tua, with his little fragile ass. Dude can, if he get pushed the wrong way and hit that head on the ground again, man. I mean, dude just had hella concussions last year. So Miami, you gotta make sure you got at least a good solid number 2 quarterback behind Tua because, hey man, wrong hit, Tua might be out of there, man.
And Jordan Love,
he looked all right. Jordan Love
looked all right, but what happened to that boy? Sean Clifford came in there. He came in there on some clip shit. he came out there shooting them guns. He came out throwing that cannon like a Chirac shooter. He was throwing them bullets.
Cannon and DJ Drama on that air, boy. That's wild.
He was looking good, you know what I mean? And again, the Bengals, y'all might need to go try to get a veteran quarterback somewhere because if Burrows go out, you know what I mean, he gets smoked in the beginning of the weeks, he might be in trouble.
Ooh.
He might be in trouble.
He might be on something right there, right? He might be on something.
You know what I mean? It might be over with.
OVA? Over?
you might be, Bengal fans might be looking like that Michael Jordan when he got in the Hall of Fame crying emoji. It might look like that. I'm just being honest with you. It might look like that. So y'all might need to look in investing in a quarterback, a veteran quarterback, because y'all might need that. And you know what I mean? I told everybody, I got the Lions to win that division.
Hey, it's kind of hard not seeing nobody else but the Lions. I will say that for sure. I Minnesota, man, it's kind of weird with Kirk, man, because it's like he has a ceiling for real. Like, dude, he can put up the yardage in the stats because by default he got some good weapons around him. Jordan Love, let's see if he can take that step forward. But I think I'm not saying the Bears are going to contend for the division, but I don't think they're going to be that bad compared to what they have been the last few years. I think they're going to take a step forward. Justin Fields is something serious, bro. Justin Fields is a serious problem, bro.
And DTR, I gotta say this, man. You keep on. You won Deshaun Watson suspension away from starting. Okay, he's been looking good in these preseason games. I think he should be number 2. Give him some time to learn from Watson, the offensive coordinator. I think he got to be number 2. Josh Dobbs, he's smart. I don't know why he just don't retire, become a NASA engineer or something like that, because his playing career is over with. It hurts me to say that because I'm a Tennessee Volunteer fan, but he doesn't do nothing when he goes in.
Hey, he's been around for a minute in the league and kind of just like he's just there, and it's like when is he going to take that? Well, and not to diss on the brother, but it's like that, like you said, the opportunities he's gotten, he just never capitalized on them, man. He's never taken the torch and just run with it. So, hey, man, I agree with you because I actually like Josh Dobbs too. I saw him in Tennessee. He was making some plays down there. So it's like, yo, where's that guy at?
And why Kyler Murray's not playing in this preseason game? Like why am I seeing him in training camp with a sports bra on? Like why are you showing your Mel Fupa? Like, you know what I mean? You need to put the bag of Doritos down.
Hey, bro.
You need to put the Madden controller down. You need to get to work, man.
Hey, bro, I don't know why. Because I made a reel about it. I made a short about it. I'm trying to figure out what does these little training bras do? What do they do? What kind of advantage are they giving y'all? Because it's a weird look to me, bro. It might be a generational thing, bro. I mean, I need somebody to explain it to me because it really looked like these cats is walking around like they trying to be like Brandy Chastain back in the 90s.
No, you know what it looked like? Tracy Morgan off Longest Yard.
Yes.
He's looking like a cheerleader right now, man. It's scaring me a little bit, man. It's scaring me a little bit. I don't know what scares me more. Dak doing that hip quarterback, you know what I mean, technique, doing the salsa slide, or that sports brawl. You know what I mean? You might as well put a purse on. You looking like a bad bitch right now.
Oh, Jory's saying it's a heart tracker. Okay, well, if it's a heart tracker, we can't find a better way to make that joint look, though. Like we just add the actual tracker and like a smaller piece, you just put it on your heart. Why we gotta wear the training bra though?
Hey, yo, he might as well listen to Certified Lover Boy and put that in the iPhone. You know what I mean? Because he's looking real spicy. He looking like a spicy sandwich out of Chick-fil-A. Man, it doesn't make no sense, man.
Hey, heart tracker or not, this shit look weird, bro.
It scares me a little bit. Looking like it's scary, but
that's right, Jory. It should look like a t-shirt. There we go.
it definitely should look like a t-shirt, man. What Russell Wilson, man?
Oh my God, no. Oh.
Russell Wilson, man. I don't know what happened to you. 7 for 13. You got a TD. You look better than the last game.
Yeah, I mean, Rod, man, it took him literally about half of a half to do it. He didn't do nothing in the first quarter. He got halfway through the second quarter before that offense started moving, and that was against a bad Arizona team, man.
A bad Arizona team.
Arizona gonna be dog dookie this year, and you were struggling with them, bro.
Struggling. Hey, Jory, since Jory's here, man. Let's talk about this Tennessee game, man. Malik Willis, I say what you want, man. Malik Willis got to be the number 2 QB because Will Levis, I'm telling you, I told people this a long time ago, man. I watch a lot of SEC football.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see nothing special from Will Levis at Kentucky. I think the overweight lefty was better than Will Levis.
Oh, Jared Lorenzen, hefty lefty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hefty lefty. I had more heart than Will Levis. But again, I didn't see nothing. I didn't see much from him. Malik Willis had some picks. Both of them had picks, but I didn't see much from Will Levis. Just make it sound like he should be QB number 2. What's your thoughts about that?
Well, because I was watching the game, Malik Willis's interception came off a tip pass from his receiver. Now the throw was high, but hey, man, I go by old school rules, man. You touch it, you got to catch that joint, and he got both hands on it. So I'm not going to put so much blame on Malik for that, because once you put 2 hands on it, man, to me, old school rules, you got to catch that thing. Now Malik Willis can give you what we already talked about in the show. He gives you that mobility. He's a full threat running back. He can fit any offense, and if you can cater the offense around him, where hey, he can go get you that 3rd and 5 with his feet, and he can make the throws. I think Malik gets a lot of slander for no reason, just because he went to Liberty and didn't play at a big time school. But if you give the man his opportunities to make the throws, man, I've seen him do it. I saw him do it at Liberty when he played against higher competition in college world. I'm seeing him doing it in preseason the last 2 years. So give him the opportunity. Obviously, you got to upgrade his weaponry, and I mean, you get D-Hop this year, and hopefully the boy Treylon Burks can stay healthy, so that helps them out. But yeah, with Will Levis, man, the arm talent is there. That's not the issue. It's the choice decisions and him stop trying to be thinking that he's motherfucking Brett Favre. That's his problem. He think he a slinger, and he think his arm can get him out of any trouble. And it's like, nah, bro, you got to be more than just arm talent in the NFL. You got to have the smarts to know when a football placement, man, and that's his problem. And he had his interception was bad. It was just a bad read, kind of threw it up for grabs, and man, that's a no. So I'm with you on Will Levis. I will put him at 3rd, definitely Malik at 2, and Ryan Tannehill at 1. And depending on how much they really love Ryan Tannehill or whatnot, if he goes down injured like he has last year, hey man, put Malik Willis in there and actually open up the playbook and let homie cook, man. I think he's nice.
You know what I mean? I think he could be serviceable. But yes, getting some. Man, I'm liking what the Bears are doing. The Bears offense, looking real good. Used some screens, and DJ Moore was eating. People saying DJ Moore's not this, DJ Moore's not that, and DJ Moore looked good with this offense. That's all I got to say. And
hey,
that screenplay said DJ Moore gave some blocking up front, and he ate. Yes, be real. He ate. And if you can get some kind of O-line stability, this team could be dangerous.
Yeah. That's exactly why I said that statement a few minutes ago. I think Chicago might surprise a lot of people. I don't think they're gonna win the division, but you can see that they try. They and even if they improve on this year, I think even next year they're gonna be even more dangerous. They got hella money to play with in that cap space, bro. And bro, they can literally start, writing checks to whoever type of players they want to come to Chicago and play for them, because they got bread to spend, man.
And yes, man, Colts, please just get Jonathan Taylor this bag. I think I can get y'all 2 yards, man. This running back room y'all got without Jonathan Taylor, it looks shitty. You know what I mean? It looks like me after I eat a double Whopper from Burger King.
Not the double Whop.
Double Whopper, and I try to feel like I can drink it with a Diet Coke or ginger ale, and like it's like I know I'm not gonna go to the bathroom in 20 minutes. Like it's pretty bad. Y'all need to do something, man, because this running back room, you need this for Richardson to have a solid running back that to depend on.
Agreed.
Because you know what I mean, Pittman, he's just big for no reason. Like 6'5" for no reason. And I think you need that. I think you need that solid running back to open them doors for the passing game.
Hey, Pittman,
y'all missing that.
Pittman need to go holler at Mike Evans on how to be a big body receiver and get separation. He need to go holler at Mike Evans. He need to model his game after him because I think they got similar build as in body wise. Obviously, Mike Evans is a little bit stockier, and Pittman need to model his game after him on how to be a big body and pretty much.
Jory, I'm with you right there.
Oh yeah,
blame
Irsay. I see it. Yeah, blame Irsay. You got to.
Irsay's, you know what I mean, his money game kind of low, so he's not even smoking. He's not even smoking or snorting powder. He's on that crack rock. He's on that Indianapolis crack rock. You know what I mean? He's going down the block and you got an assistant going to get that crack rock. You know what I mean? He's going to go get a brick of crack rock already hard.
Hey Jim, you want that sugar? Bitch, I can't afford it no more. Go get that rock.
He's doing rock and bourbon every day. It's crazy. You know what I mean? He's got a $500 bottle of bourbon and he's doing crack rock. He thinks he's Jerry Jones, but he's not Jerry.
Hey,
you know what I mean? Jerry got a helicopter. You got what's that shit called? You got Frontier planes now. You got a Frontier jet.
He on Spirit.
You got Spirit and Frontier. It's crazy.
Hey, but hey, Jory ain't wrong, man. Look at Irsay's track record. Name a running back that got paid from him. Name it, and I'll leave it alone. So like you could go down the list, bro. He traded away a future Hall of Famer in Marshall Faulk. He didn't give a future Hall of Famer Andrew and James money. So what is making people think that he about to give Jonathan Taylor some bread? Come on, man. Hey, you're running back and you do great. Yeah, you better find your way on to another team because you ain't getting paid from Irsay, man. He better put that money back into his rock and bourbon.
They're ready. You know what I mean? He's all messed up, man. He's all messed up, man. He needs some help. Another game, man. I feel sorry for Bryce Young, man, but that's what happened. He's drafted number 1. You know, let's talk about the shellacking they got, man. They got a Pootie Tang ass whooping with the belt. The belt was automatic. You know what I mean? It was not semi-automatic. It was automatic. Like, it was bad, man. Anytime you let Zach Wilson throw 123 yards on you and 1 TD, and D let the boy Boyle come in there and throw 2 touchdowns on you and 1 interception, that's it. Brother JC Horn, where were you, man?
Hey, man.
You know what I mean? I gotta go on to this old song I used to know. It's by Beanie Siegel and Jay-Z. Where have you been at? Where's this Frank White offense? Where are you?
Hey, bro.
Like I don't see it. Like you get kept.
I'm glad
you could have Steve Wilkes for this. You know what I mean?
Hey,
you gave this man this bag for a 27-0 ass whooping.
Hey, bro, I swear you be reading my minds because I swear I've said the same thing. I don't trust Frank Wright. I don't trust
something ain't right about him.
Bruh, he was a good offensive coordinator in Philly, you know, was having Carson Wentz looking like an MVP player until he got hurt. Cool. All right. But you know how the 08 Celtics been living off that championship for so long? Frank Wright been living off of that 12 games with Carson Wentz for forever. Because then he goes to Indy and then does what he does there and forgets how to coach offense. Then he gets the job in Carolina, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't see him as that coach that's, hey, man, he's going to lead us to the promised land. Nah, man, you one of them coaches that is better off as an offensive coordinator, not a head coach. That's just me.
Hey, I know where you're going to lead him to, the number 1 pick. That's where you about to lead him to. I'm telling you right now, they might as well hire Matt Patricia. You know what I mean? This is how bad it is. You might as well hire Matt Patricia. You might as well hire. I got a Jim Caldwell. You might as well go back to the time machine. Go see if Tony Dungy want to coach or something. Because it's looking bad, man.
That's bad.
You know what I mean? You going back to Matt Rule days, man. Y'all looking bad, man.
Oh shit.
You about to get this poor little short brother hurt, man.
Hey man, and it's not, and let's also kind of look at they weaponry, bro. I don't see nothing with Carolina that scares me. Like, okay, you got Adam Thielen, and that man's like 33, 34. He pretty much cooked.
That man look like, I'm telling you, he look like Eric Decker now. You know what I mean? Let's keep with the beam, man. I shoot shots, man. I shoot from the hip.
Hey,
I come from the same bag of Clint Eastwood.
hey,
you know what I mean? Fistful of dollars. I just call it how I see it, man.
Hey, but Carolina, I wouldn't be surprised if they. Well, I'll say this: they got a good enough defense that's going to carry the hell out of them. But how long can they last? You know, it's a 17 game season. You know, that defense might be able to carry them. You know, probably the 7-8 wins of what they got last year. But after that, you know, offense they're gonna have to put their work in. And with Frank Wright as the head coach, he's supposed to be their offensive minded head coach. I don't see it, man. I just never been big on Frank. Like, he had some very pedestrian years in Indianapolis. Besides that, you know, 11-5 season with old Phillip Rivers, but I mean, I think that year was an anomaly because a lot of things kind of fell their way. But ever since then, man, come on, man. I think he's overhyped as a coach, if you ask me. It was real talk. I think Frank Reich is overhyped. This should be his last opportunity as a coach. Once he fails here in Carolina in the next 2-3 years when they fire his ass, he can be in the NFL. But as an offensive coordinator, he ain't a head coach.
Man, I think the boy's burnt out, man. I wouldn't be surprised he's coaching in the CFL, XFL, USFL. Man, it looks bad, man. I'm just got no hope, man. He's Pookie. He had no hope.
I got no hope.
You know what I mean? What
All right,
you gotta be real, man. You gotta go, you know what I mean, as a GM, you gotta tell the man to go, you gotta take him on the top of the stadium and say, man, you want to smoke crack? You might as well jump off the building. You gotta do the Mr. Clark to him.
You smoke crack, you will kill yourself, then.
You know what I mean? It's crazy to me, man, how these white retreads keep on getting jobs, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how these retreads keep on getting jobs.
You are strong. Hey, that was wild, bro. Hey, but you're right though. You bring up a good point, man. You see, you know, the only job that Brian Flores can get is a D coordinator now. So I mean, I think that's just shitty, and not to get off topic, but his job in Minnesota is going to be, man, he's going to have to be a miracle worker, bro, because that defense was trash.
And I'm gonna be real with you, like it is some bad black head coaches. I'm not saying you can't give your credit card to your aunt and you know she's bad with money management. It don't make sense. You know what I mean? And I give you that. It's someone don't need to be like was Hugh Jackson, another one, trash. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. He's trash. You know what I mean? You cannot give opportunities to everybody, right?
Hey,
and that's it is what it is, but we got to stop keeping on bringing the same people over. You giving the same jobs to Frank Wright and you know what I mean? It has been some, you know what I mean, some retread miracles like Pete Carroll. You know what I mean? He did a magical job, right?
Yeah.
But we gotta keep a buck.
Yeah, but he had to go get a Super Bowl to get that monkey off his back and get people off his ass. So, but he earned it. I'm with you. A good retread that did good his second time around. You know, I didn't understand Josh McDaniels getting another opportunity. You know, I didn't understand that.
But you know what I mean? He's gonna be all right now because Tom Brady is an ownership. You know what I mean? Tom Brady threw some bread. I got you, McDaniel. I'm gonna put 200 million in some ownership deal. I got you. Don't make me look bad now.
Yeah. Get right, bro.
Get right now. But you know what I mean? That's just the reality of it. But yes, moving along, man. What about this Ravens team, man? What you thought about the Ravens team? This Eagles versus Raven game.
Hey man, I'll say this, man. The Ravens put pride in winning preseason games. I think they streak is what 24 now. 24 straight preseason games won. And so they put pride in it, and so I give them that for sure. I know the Eagles didn't win, but man, the Eagles look hella impressive, man.
Yes, I say this though, man. Before we jump off the deep end, man, DeAndre Swift look like he got gout. You know what I mean? He looks kind of slow, man. And I can see why. I see why he got, you know what I mean, traded. What, he got traded there?
Yeah, he got. Yeah,
I can see why they got rid of him, man. He looked kind of slow. He looked like Zeke a little bit.
He kind of put the skates on one defender though.
But look at it slow though, man.
He gave him the bunk. He gave him that bing bing and dropped him. So I mean, I get what you're saying though. I mean, so Philly's gonna do what they did pretty much, very similar to what they did last year. And they're gonna ride the hell out of Jalen Hurts and trying to make sure that they get the running game going and the passing game going off the run. So,
but McKee kind of shitted on Mariota a little bit. He said, "Man, you about to go to that number 3 spot." Because we all know Hurts is not gonna play 17 games. We all know he ain't gonna play no 17 games.
Man, Marcus Mariota, man, it's so crazy how quick of a drop off homie had, man.
He ain't no duck no more. I don't know what you gonna call him because he don't got no feathers. His feathers are like you ever seen a duck with alopecia? That's a duck with alopecia. Like he's not even. I don't even know what to call that breed no more.
Like a Siamese cat where they got.
Oh man. He's one of them naked cats. You know what I mean? The special cats that got no fur on them no more. And it's kind of like, damn, what happened, homie? Like it's like going to your class reunion. And you know Stacy used to look all bad and shit. You're like, damn, what happened to Stacy? Stacy body all busted. She got 250,000 miles. She's showing everybody she got 8 kids now. It's like, damn, Stacy, what happened to you? Stacy now she was a valedictorian. Now Stacy work at Walmart. You know what I mean? Doing self-checkout. She's a self-checkout manager. She's burnt out.
Looking like a busted can of biscuits.
That's Mariota for you, man. It's a real fall from grace, man.
Right, and it happened quick. It happened
quick.
Yeah. Hey man, that's why you gotta be on top of your P's and Q's as a quarterback, man. You gotta make sure you stay hungry, bro. You gotta stay on top of your shit, bro, because shit fall off quick.
You know what I mean? Rashad Penny looked good, man, but he's another one, man. He's one hit away.
Yeah, he stayed
hurt. On IR. You know what I mean? He's one hit away to be on IR.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So, man, it looked kind of good, man. You know what I mean? Greg Ward looked all right. You know what I mean? Cleveland looked all right.
What's homeboy's name for Philly that they drafted? Jalen Carter. Yeah.
Oh man. He looked like a grown man. Like he that was scary. I give anybody's Jalen Carter, little real deal Holyfield. He learned from Fletcher Cox and Graham, and you know what I mean. Them boys know how to get you the quarterback. But another thing is, let's see what this defense look like on the regular season, man. Because we seen it last year. It felt like, you know what I mean, they was really not getting to your boy, man. It was not getting the light skin Pretty Tony. Pretty Tony was reading a notebook. Yeah. Pretty Tony came out the game and said, man, I got April home right now. I got my high yellow kids. I need to set us up for the future. My contract's $430 million. I got to make sure this money keep on coming in.
Hey, bro.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That plays him back. You know what I mean? His dad is a dark skinned nigga. Let's keep it real.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And his name sound like how he talk. You look like his name is Earl, not Patrick. You know what I mean? Look like he changed old. You know what I mean?
I think that carburetor alternator.
When you got like a lot of people don't understand, we got that dark skinned daddy. When you a mixed boy, is different. They're gonna get you ready for life.
Yeah, because they're gonna be tough on you, bro.
Tough on you.
Yeah,
and you know what I mean. And he came out there smoking that Paul. He's smoking that Paul Merle when he get the Paul Burl, that Coles, the Paul Malls. You know what I mean? He came out that half. So he's smoking that Paul Malls, the Mavericks, the Marlboro Reds. He came out there smoking something. But you know what I mean? They got to be this consistent on defense. You know what I mean? I seen something, you know, the backup in that secondary without Slay and them other boys, man.
Now you're right, because I think they're gonna miss CJ Gardner-Johnson at safety.
Oh man, they're gonna miss
him for sure.
It's all cool when you can get to the quarterback, but when you can't get to the quarterback, then what?
Yeah, you gotta have some dogs back there to that's gonna be able to you know, have some pass breakups, some interceptions, and I think they definitely gonna miss CJ Gardner-Johnson. So
and you gotta have, you know what I mean? It's not like you can be handsy no more.
Nah,
like when you play in that secondary, you can't even be handsy no more. So you want to have to be on some other stuff, man. But before we go move on to other topics, man, do you get into any WNBA?
Hey man, I actually do, bro. I'm a big advocate of WNBA.
So what are some dark horses right now? You like, man, are the Aces? You think the Aces gonna win? The Liberty? Who you got winning this whole shebang bang?
I mean, obviously, it's kind of set up for it to be, you know, Liberty versus Aces. You know, obviously, they are the top two teams, you know, in the league. But I'm actually, man, UConn ain't no slouch neither. I call them UConn, Connecticut. My bad. The ladies out there in Connecticut, they you know, they ain't no punk. Dallas and Atlanta both they can. Those are some teams between Connecticut, Dallas, and Atlanta. Those are three teams that every now and then they'll challenge New York and Vegas in the game, play some close games. But I've also seen them get blown out by Vegas and New York. So it's kind of hard. If I'm a betting man, hey man, if you want to make easy money, go ahead and put down for Las Vegas Aces, New York Liberty finals. But I wouldn't be surprised if Connecticut goes in there and might sneak their name in there for sure. Because Connecticut, man, they got some hoopers on there, man. I mean, they ain't scared. I mean, DeWanna Bonner, man, she's something nice, bro. She is something nice, man. She is not scared to get busy in the paint. And so it's pretty much a shoe-in for Vegas and Liberty, but like I said, I wouldn't be shocked if Connecticut Sun might sneak a little, you know, put their name in the bid. So we'll see what happens. I mean, but the Aces, bro, you talking about loaded? That team is loaded from top to bottom, bro. And even with the coach. I mean, you got one of the better coaches in the WNBA, or well, Becky Hammond in general is probably one of the better basketball coaches in general, regardless of league or gender. Like she knows her shit. She knows how to get her players to play for her, and she's you know, I was watching a game, I think a couple of weeks ago, and they had her mic'd up, and she was like, anybody but her. Don't let this heifer shoot the ball. Don't. You know, she didn't say heifer. I'm paraphrasing. You know, I'm remixing it a little bit, but you know, she's on it, man. And you know, there was a reason why Popovich trusted her to take over for the team when he had to step away for that little, little sabbatical. So, I mean, the Aces are set up to be a dynasty in this WNBA, man. I'm talking about just won the championship last year. They added Candace Parker. I know she's been hurt and she's getting older, but hey man, AJ Wilson is something, bruh. She
Oh man! Oh, breaking news! Breaking news!
what you got?
The Buccaneers just signed a QB off of waivers, Salvis Johnson.
I ain't never heard of him.
No, I never heard of them. It's looking bad. You bringing quarterbacks in now? Like Baker.
No, hey, but to your point, when you bringing in quarterbacks now, that's kind of saying, well, I don't know what the hell I really got at the quarterback position, Baker or Kyle Trask. So,
not trash.
Hey, bro,
God, we can put Florida quarterbacks in there too, man.
Hey, bro. He said, nah, not trash.
Man, God. You would think, man. You would think a man sitting on the bench that long, he would learn something.
Hey, man. Hey, what they say? You can lead a horse to water. You can't make him drink, man.
Oh man, it's bad out here. These streets, man.
Hey, bro.
It's bad. It's bad in these streets. I'm telling you, there's some quarterbacks right now from back in the day. Say, damn, I wish I was 15 years younger.
Bruh. Okay, so let's take it back to the conversation we was having earlier. You trying to tell me Cam wouldn't fit fine in Tampa Bay?
Yeah, it's pretty bad now, man.
I'm just saying, man, Cam will fit fine in Tampa Bay right now, bro.
It's looking bad out there, man. It's looking bad out in them streets, man. It's getting bad. They like somebody that's struggling real bad, and the only thing they got is rice-a-roni and white rice. You know what I mean? Some couple cans of corned beef hash.
Wait,
hold
on. All they got is rice and rice-a-roni?
Rice-a-roni and corned beef hash. And Lunchables. They only got the right Lunchables. They got the great value Lunchables with the meat's not really cut up right. You know what I mean? It's looking bad out there, man. It's looking bad.
Yo, bro, I can't with you, man.
I'm just saying it's looking bad, man.
For real. Hey, when you got to start looking at quarterbacks, man. Hey, man. I hate to say it, man. It might be Todd Bowles last year out there in Tampa Bay, bro.
Todd Bowles, like he's smoking a carton of cigarettes a day, man. He looks stressed out, man. He's looking like he got like 30 days to live. You know what I mean? It's looking. I'm telling you, man. He don't got too much longer, man.
Hey, bro. Hey, it's looking real tough for your boy out there, man. He's looking real.
I'm telling you, he's looking like John. He looked like Young Thug before he got sentenced. That's how he's looking, man. He's just confused, man. It's looking.
Oh shit!
I'm telling you, he might as well start looking to put that house on auction already or sell it. Go call a realtor right now because it is over with.
Bro, Rod, you a chip, bro.
I'm just saying.
Hey, gotta keep it a buck, though.
Right. You gotta keep it a buck, man. I'm telling you, Harbaugh might as well look to put his house in Owens Mills, wherever he got the house in Maryland too. You might as well start looking for shopping too. Let them lose some games and not make the playoffs this year.
Hey, I don't know, man. Has it been that long since 2013, that Super Bowl? Has it been that long?
It's 2023.
Oh shit! Damn, it is. Yeah, man. Hey, Super Bowl victories only carry you for a little minute, dog.
As Brian Billick, what happened?
Hey, they got him up out of there, bro.
He tried to put his son-in-law in the game, and Kyle Bowler was cooking something up for him. He was playing hot potato out there to them DBs.
Yeah, you gotta go, bro. You got a point, though. Hey, you got a point, man. Just because you won a Super Bowl. Hey, Matter of fact, happened to Doug Peterson. They got that man up out of there in Philly after like 3 years. He just won a Super Bowl. Yeah, they got him up out of there. Yeah, they got him up out of there. Yeah, man. Short leashes now, man. It's hard out here as a coach, bro.
There's only a couple who got that 20+ years in.
Hey, let me ask you though. How long y'all gonna keep Belichick around, man?
I don't think Kraft's gonna ever fire him. I think they're gonna tell him, they're gonna wink at him. You want to go in that front office, or you're gonna have to go. I think we got somebody. I think they like Gerard Mayo. They overextended him, because teams were looking at him. And you want to do some coaching, doing some coaching interviews. You say, nah, I'm good. Like, you gotta know as a black coach, like the experience of being a head coach, you want to make sure it's the right situation. You don't want to take a Carolina job. Yeah. You don't want to take no shit, just any job.
I feel you. Because they ain't gonna look at you again if you do terrible in that shitty situation.
Oh man.
Which is jacked up, and that's why I brought up what Brian Flores. I don't like the situation he in Minnesota. That defense is dookie, bro. And so they gonna use that against him. Be like, nah, man, we don't need you. Like, all right, that's some more. That's that backhanded politics shit in the NFL. Man.
It definitely is, man. Some backwards politics shit going on. Some good old boys bullshit going on. Oh man, but. How do you feel about the USA basketball team we got going on, man? I don't think they're good enough to win no gold. What's your thoughts about that?
I agree. I mean, let's be honest about it. We talked about the Redeem team and the Dream team earlier in the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was on those teams for both of them that was in common? You had the best representing your country.
Mm-hmm.
Can we honestly sit here and say, like, yo, man, we got the best American players representing our country right now?
Nah.
That's why they're not. That's why I think they're not going to medal or get gold. I should say that. They can go get bronze, because they're talented enough to get the bronze. But look, have y'all seen this roster, yo? And for those who haven't seen this Team USA roster for this FIBA World Cup, some of these players ain't even the best on their own squads. And it's like, how can you beat the best in the world? Because, I know they beat Spain the other day in the exhibition game by 10 points, but, other countries like Spain, these European countries, Slovenia, Slovakia, Serbia, they got cats that's been playing together for a minute, and they're going to be a more cohesive team. So you got a whole bunch of guys that's not even the best on their own NBA squads coming together, man. It's a whole bunch of half the team is reserves, and the other half is starters on mediocre teams at best. So it's like, what are we doing? I like Anthony Edwards, but come on, man, he's a starter on a real mediocre team.
Yeah, let's be real, man. Let's keep it a B, man. This U.S. team look like we brought the Wizards to play the international. Let's be real, man. That's not piss around the bush, man. It's like getting food out of dollar store and you tell them a licensed chef, man, just make me something out of this. You know what I mean? Just make me something out of these green beans I got out of dollar store, this tough ass steak I got from dollar store, this fake salmon can, this great value salmon cakes, and we're gonna try to make this into a catering meal.
Hey, man, when you put it like that, yeah, man, you ain't eating no 5-star cuisine, bro.
We got the Arby's dollar menu as a U.S. team, man.
Hey, man, they gonna struggle, bro. I don't care what nobody say. They gonna. You don't have the best of representing your country. You just don't. We just got to keep it like that is.
I'm glad Mr. Glass didn't try to go play.
Oh,
I'm glad Mr. Glass stayed over here in the United States, stay in LA, cool your body down, because he definitely got broken up out there, man.
Hey, man, wrap that boy in bubble tape, man.
You know what I mean? I don't know what part of Chicago he growed up at, man. He must have not drunk no milk as a kid, man. He must have not drunk no milk as a kid, man.
He wasn't the South Side. There's no way he grew up on the South
Side. That man is scrawny, man.
He said he needs some milk.
I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of stuff going on, man. But I'm thankful you came on, man. Second Monday with you on. I appreciate you coming on.
No
you know what I mean, on Midday Sports with Rod and the Lunch Crew, and give me your insight, man. Let the people know what you got going on this week, man.
Yeah, man. I got a lot going on, man. You could catch me podcasting any and everywhere. Definitely catch me on 613 Fade Productions on YouTube with my guys over there, the Man Cave Sports Podcast, and then RW Sports Network on YouTube as well, Facebook and Instagram. Catch me doing my thing over there. We got a show this afternoon, show on Thursday, and then I got a daily show that I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Yeah, man. So I appreciate you having me on again, Rod, man. Always a pleasure to join you, my brother.
Again, man, I appreciate you coming on again, man. It's like I said, man, it's hard for people to link up, man, and just vibe out, talk some shit, talk some sports. I appreciate you, you know what I mean, giving your time today, you know what I mean? I appreciate it, man.
Nah, no doubt, man. No doubt, man. I understand the grind. I know how it is out here in these podcast streets, man. Shit, it's rough out here, bro.
It's definitely rough, man. And make sure, if y'all got anything to give to Rod, you know what I mean, a couple dollars, $5, $10, I will surely appreciate it. Hit that Rod Cashapp, you know what I mean, $ Rod 92 Dean. Used to Cash App right on the screen. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get that child support back. I told y'all in the beginning, the gas is on a half a tank right now. You know what I mean? I'm looking for a man to adopt my daughter. I just want every other holiday. You know what I mean? So if y'all can help me out, I greatly appreciate it.
You watching off the babies? Hey man, hey, you can give her back, but just take her for this amount of time.
Yeah, just take her for. I just need another 10. You just take her for 10. I'll be back in the green.
Hey man, that's how I know you're a parent, man. Because sometimes it's fuck the kids, bro.
Shit, man. Shit. But you know me, y'all can catch me every Monday, man. I might be dropping some swag football stuff soon. You know what I mean? It's a couple more days. We got like 22 more days to kick off. You know what I mean? South Carolina State versus Jackson State. So I'm gonna be dropping some content, you know what I mean, some previews and stuff like that. You can look out. Also, maybe Wednesday, I'm gonna have a Wild Out Wednesday where I talk my shit, you know what I mean? You know, about some random shit. That's what I do. You can check me out on that. Also, if you want to get in touch with me, you can check me on my Instagram, RobPod21. You can check me out on I think my name is the same thing on Tread. What's that new shit called?
Trend? Yeah.
Trend.
Threads, yeah.
Threads. Yeah, you can catch me on there. You know what I mean? You can catch me anywhere. I'm in these, you know me, social media streets. Please don't send me nothing wild, ladies. I'm trying to stay married. Black men don't cheat. I don't want no problems. My girl's a mean Orthodox fighter. I'm not messing around. So please don't send me nothing, cause I don't want that kind of smoke.
We don't want no smoke, bro.
I don't want that smoke. I'm telling you, she fight Orthodox. That she's like, I'm telling you, she's like Terrence Crawford. I don't want that smoke. And she shoots pretty good with that gun, that 380 she got. So I don't want no smoke.
Hey, fam. Hey man, my man said I'm trying to keep everything copacetic at the crib. Please don't send that shit to me.
Please don't. You know what I mean? I like the second ring. You know, I feel like Ray Allen. I'm getting to enjoy it. So please don't send me nothing, okay?
Hey, Rod, boy, you off the rip, bro.
I'm just keeping it being. Please don't. I don't want no smoke.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? I got a sleeping machine and shit. She fuck around, plug my machine. You know what I mean? So please.
Oh God.
And this has been another episode of Midday Sports for Rod, and we out of here, man. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day.